I'm Gregory Brown, and this is episode 4 of Writing a Programming Book. I'm a guy who's written a couple programming books before, and I'm in the process of writing a new one. And I've made this series to help other people who might be interested in technical writing or just want to know more about what the process is like. The topic of the day is momentum, specifically as it relates to keeping momentum while working on a large writing project. Now, this could be a series of blog posts or a book or whatever, anything where you want to publish and you want to keep publishing on a regular schedule. There's a tension here, which is that on the one hand, you want to keep a fixed schedule. You want to have a rhythm to your publishing because it helps make sure that you can keep building an audience, keep getting feedback, keep making progress on work, so on and so forth. On the other hand, you want to publish things when you're ready to do it. And what that means is you don't want to publish something just because it's publishing day. You want to publish because you're ready to share. And that's something that's tricky to balance. What every experienced writer will tell you is that it's important to write every day, and it is. This isn't so much so that you can practice your writing skills, although it does help for that as well. So it's not so much about building a huge body of work and going through the mechanics of it. Instead, it's more about capturing your mind and keeping it focused on a topic area that you want to explore more. And in doing so, that's when being able to publish frequently and being prolific becomes possible. I'm currently working on another essay as part of a multi-part series on code reviews. And I've gone through the easy parts of that series, and I'm now getting into the harder stuff. And because I've got lots of other stuff going on and various other projects I'm trying to wrap up, I don't have a ton of free time. And so even though I would have liked to have something finished over the weekend on that, I knew that wasn't going to be the case. So even though I knew that I wouldn't be able to get something ready to publish, I still sat down with a notebook each night and spent 20 minutes or a half hour just jotting down notes and ideas and questions and little fragments of things. In doing so, I found new and interesting angles through this essay that I would not have thought about if I had just sat down and banged it out in a single few hour writing session. And so if you want to maintain momentum, that's really all you need to do. You write every day. Ideally, you keep writing on whatever it is the topic you're trying to cover is, but if you have to, write on anything and do it every day. Just a journal or something like that can be useful. Don't expect it to be something that you're going to use. Just write questions and notes and ideas and whatever comes to mind. And over time, if you keep doing that, things will materialize from it and you'll be ready to publish. On top of that, it's useful to have some sort of publishing schedule or a goal. Now, on my book, I know that I need 2 completed chapters by December 15th. I know that I need to get half of the chapters done by March 15th. I know that I need to have the whole manuscript completed by June 15th. And those are pretty clear goals. But just week to week, I'm using the essays and these videos to drive the progress on my writing. And I've set something up so that what I've said is I'll publish videos on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and essays on Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, but only if I have something ready to publish. And I think that's an interesting dynamic, one that I haven't really tried before, which is the idea of having the goal of publishing frequently, but not having like a fixed requirement, like I will write something every Tuesday, combined with the habit of writing and producing every single day. When you combine those two things, you get to the point where something is ready to share, and then you know that the next day that you could publish it would be the very next day. And that creates an interesting reward kind of feedback loop where if you if things coming easily to you, you can publish very quickly. If they're a little bit harder, it might go a little bit slower. But in any case, you're working every day, so things will come out when they're ready and also will come out often. And it seems to be working well for me so far. I'm going to see how it goes for the next few weeks. But It is very important to maintain momentum. It's important to write every day, and it's a good idea to have some sort of publishing schedule, both day to day for smaller things and long term for bigger goals. So those are the thoughts for today. It's not particularly exciting, and also I ran long, but uh, kind of important stuff when you get down to it. Not all of this stuff is fun. Okay, thanks for listening.